only on Christ 17 TV. Back upside your head with another one, and today I got on that throwback. I know Phillies, Yankees, I know mixed match, but this probably who's gonna be playing in the World Series. So we doing what we do, you know what I'm saying? We get in the Christ 17 TV time machine. And you know where we're going? 1996, San Francisco, California, better known as the Tenderloin. So I come out here 95, a summer of end of June. My mom sent me out here to live. Sent me to California, but not San Francisco. Sent me to the 209 Valley. So I'm out here at my grandma's house, and she don't want me to come back because a lot of my friends were getting shot and killed, and they were young kids. There was actually a drug war going on right as I was leaving, and kids as young as 15 was getting killed and shot, and one of my best friends got shot and killed, and a lot of guys that I knew over there were getting killed. So my mom sent me away, and I usually stay for the whole summer, but this time she said, you stay in there. And then I want to say maybe 8 months passed by. It's 1996. Then my mom, she actually came out there and stayed out there. So she finds a place in San Francisco, because when I was a little kid, that's where we lived, in San Francisco, in the TL, on Haight Street, a few different spots. So she comes back. She meets this guy that she knew from way back then. Dude is on drugs. So she ends up getting a place out there. So I come out there back and forth from my grandma's, because now I got this girl that I'm with, which turned out to be my son's mother. And before that, I was messing with a girl that lived probably about, okay, my grandma's house, my son's mother that I met lived actually 2 doors down. I've seen her, haven't talked to her. She was with some older dude. Back then, older dudes were messing with young girls like 16, 17. The dude was probably like 20 something, right? So nowadays he'd be in jail, but then that was cool. So there was this other girl on the other side of the block, a few doors down. I'm going back and forth to the store. So this girl, she walking by, she looking at me, start to talk to her. So, you know, things went on. Me and her had a little something going on. You know what I'm saying? We did our thing. So now, me and my boy, Tie Stick, we start hanging together. We're going back and forth. So now we start talking to the girls who live 2 doors down, right? So now me and my son's mom, now we start getting real cool, hanging out, chilling. Stick is on her friend, and we, you know, hanging out. So long story short is the first girl, I forget her name, something of a K, but she bounced. I didn't see her, so I wasn't even speaking to her no more. So me and my son's mom at that time started hanging like every day, getting serious, spending the night, doing shit like that. So my mom comes, and she's moving to San Fran, so I'm getting on the Greyhound back and forth, seeing my mom. And back then, it was like 4 stops from Tracy to San Fran. It's probably like $16 for Greyhound then to get there. So the craziest shit. So now I'm going back and forth to see my mom. Now I'm taking my son's mom. Now we both on the Greyhound, and we going to San Fran, because now we like, she want to go where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I'm going from a small town to the city, so she want to come with me to the city. So we get off the Greyhound, and it's nighttime. It's probably about, I want to say 8, and it's getting dark. So we walk in. I'll never forget this shit. This is so fucking crazy. We walk in. I lived on Gary, and I'm not sure if we were walking on Gary or we was walking on O'Farrell. But back then, it was the hoe straw. I mean, they had about 30 hoes on each block. It was like from motherfucking Jones all the way up O'Farrell, all the way up fucking Gary. So we walking, we talking, we laughing and shit, and we walking up on the corner, and who do me and my baby mama see is the girl who I was messing with before her. Actually, they fought. Let me rewind. So her and the girl fought. They got into it. The girl tried to hit her like a dog leash, and she beat her ass. She fucked the girl up. So now let's fast forward back to, we coming up the block, we laughing, and I look, and I do the double take, and it's old girl I was messing with. She probably like 17. I'm probably like 17. Did I turn it? Yeah. I was about 17 going on 18 in like a few months. The girl was on the corner hoeing. She had on her little dress, her little fucking heels. Bitch had her hair done. I ain't never seen a bro with her hair done, so I know she was out there hoeing. Somebody dressed her up, put her out there, and when she seen my baby mama and me, she's like she seen a ghost. And my baby mama, the whole next block, she said, "Oh, so that's what you was fucking with before this? You fuck with me? You fucking with a hoe?" It was funny as hell, but hey, you never know who gonna end up selling ass. You know what I'm saying? Run into the wrong fast talking motherfucker, he gonna have you selling anything. Some motherfuckers can sell water to a whale, man, ice to a fucking Eskimo. But check this out. So now we're going to my mama's house, and she tell my mama she couldn't wait to go up there and tell my mama. So now they both up there laughing, and me and my mom's dude, we talking about, he's like, "Hey, that's how it goes, man. This is San Francisco. You never know who you gonna see on the hostro." So now time goes by, and we back and forth on the bus, back and forth here and fucking there. So now my brother comes, and he's, I was 17, he was 12. So now, from me living on the hostro, we know all the hoes. They love my little brother. They calling him cutie. They giving him money. It's crazy. So my mom's dude used to go to the clinic and get all these free condoms, and used to sell the condoms. So now my brother is going outside selling the hookers condoms. He's selling these girls condoms, and they giving him cash because they need to protect themselves. So it's mad funny. He's walking around. He's 12 years old, and all the hoes on the hostro know him and know me. "Where's your little brother, little cutie? I need some condoms." Like, just like that. And these are bitches 17, 18. These are young broads out here hoeing. You know what I'm saying? This is like 96. I mean, O'Farrell and Gary was filled with hoes. I'm talking about, I seen pimps out there in Cadillacs and motherfucking all kind of minks. And I mean, I seen all kind of back then. I even seen Rappin' Forte out there. So going back and forth, I start to meet a lot of motherfuckers there in like the L's. So now I meet this other girl, and she down here hustling with some other crazy dude. I'm not gonna say no names. I just call him D, and I'll call her C. Okay, so I met her, and she was with this older dude, but she hella liked me, and my baby mama knew. So I always used to come way down there, have my little weed to smoke, and she would be hustling cream like all day. Like, I mean, she would have it all. Like, It was rolling so hard, it was nuts. So I got so cool that they used to come to my crib, and my mom's dude used to let them, you know what I mean, sit up there, chill for a little while, smoke a little weed, get off the block when the shit is hot. So now they had a room. So now this girl is pregnant, right? And I start to go down there, their room, and she pregnant. So now her dude goes to motherfucking her to town to go grab some work, and she in there. We chilling. I'm smoking a little bomb in my Vega. Got my little special brew, the berry one, and she pregnant now, and she goes in the back and brings out a fucking lighter, and she pulls out the stem, and she fucked my whole head up. This is the first time I ever seen this. She started smoking crack, and she was pregnant, and she just started crying, talking about, yeah, he beats me, this and that, I fucking hate life. And I'm trying to talk her out of smoking crack because she pregnant. And I'm like, you can't be growing up. The thing you always heard in New York, you a crack baby, you a crack baby. So I was like, nah, man, that's not cool. And the cold part is she almost wanted to like do something with me. I was like, I'm cool. The dude she was with is crazy as hell, but I could tell she hella liked me, but I wasn't fucking with her like that. But this is the first time I seen a pregnant woman smoke crack. I remember in the Bronx, there was this lady who used to come by pregnant, and this one dude used to always serve her, and there was two dudes who wouldn't serve her for nothing because they knew her family. And one time her brother came down and caught her buying crack and was ready to beat her up and the dude up. So I knew that was a fucking no. You don't play with nobody's pregnant girl. And she's smoking crack though. I mean, and she's smoking it like. The cold part is she was the coldest hustler. She got pregnant and started smoking crack, man. The TL is ill, man. The Tenderloin was ill when I was growing up, and then when I was older and I came back, it was even crazier. I'm talking about a girl I was fucking with, find her on the hostro. A girl who's hustling, and she out there giving me little dough. Yeah, go buy you some weed. And just while her dude ain't there, she giving me cash for weed. You want something to drink? You want some Hennessy? Just giving me dough. I'm out there, and she was saying some little slick shit, and I'm like, man, chill, you gonna get me beat up, because dude was a big motherfucker. I'm talking about a big, crazy motherfucker who looked like Sally Sale. I didn't want no problems. I was 17. He was 3 times, 4 times my size plus. That was his girl. She was a cold ass hustler, but then she started smoking crack. And the cold part is one day she came to my crib hiding from dude, telling my mom, don't tell him, don't say anything, I'm here. She's pregnant. She looks like she's fucking eyes are like this. She tweaking. And he ready to beat her ass because she's smoking crack with his baby. And I don't blame him. So at the end, my mom's dude said, listen, we can't have you here. You gotta go. He just seen me outside and he asked me if you here. I said, I don't know. I'm finna go up there and look. Because he didn't want no problems with this crazy hothead big motherfucker neither. So he made her leave. And then the craziest part is, like, after 3 days, we never seen them again. I think they moved to Vallejo, because I remember I went out there one time with them to the V and spent the night, and then we drove back. But I'm saying this is like my craziest memories was in the Tenderloin. Like, I seen the illest shit there, from all the hookers knowing my name, from me just living on the same block, from them motherfuckers loving my little bro because he's so kind of, he would go out there with a brown bag and give them 2 for $1. And they be giving that boy a $5 bill for 2, keep the money. He would go outside and come upstairs with like $20, $25 just selling condoms. And he's like 12 years old. Me, I'm running back and forth to fucking 209, back to Frisco. But I'm going to tell you, the TL is a different kind of animal. Nothing like it is now with all the fucking tents everywhere and fentanyl fucking everywhere. But in 96, cold motherfucking game. I mean, I seen some shit there. I seen a lot of shit. I remember this dude, I knew, somebody tried to rob him. He shot him right there, like on the same block, on fucking Leavenworth. Shot the motherfucker. Tried to rob him and shot the motherfucker right there in the chest. Dude didn't die though. So he ended up getting caught and doing 4.5 years, getting out, and I still knew him. He was a real good friend of my mom and her dude. His name was Solo. He's coolest dude you could ever meet. Cool as hell. Somewhere I got a picture of Solo somewhere. Crazy shit. Because me and him, I remember we used to walk around Bodecker Park, everything. And that motherfucker was a cold ass hustler and all the bitches was on him. He be throwing me bros. Man, speak to her, man. She'll fuck with you. I'm talking about older bitches. I was like 17. He give me bros like 23 who be trying to fuck with me. But then these bitches got crazy ass drug dealer dudes and they be on some shit. Man, who this little motherfucker here? And I be just, in the L's. I had a little dog, Corrupt, when I first had him, and we'd be walking around the L's. I'd be smoking bomb, had a few bags of bomb, getting them off. I'm just chilling. This is in 96. I mean, it was the coolest shit, man. Like, back then, it was crazy. I remember me and my BM, we tore Macy's up for like 3 weeks straight getting fits. We go in there and tear their ass up. Back then, yeah, I even had a Steve Young jersey, and I'm a Green Bay fan, but the shit was free. I was wearing it. I was in Frisco. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to throw back a little throwback story from 96 TL when I first came from the BX. Shit was crazy. Shit was different. But, hey, the shit was fun, man. I have fun in the TLs. I met a lot of good motherfuckers. Seen a lot of crazy ass shit. Seen a lot of motherfuckers get beat the fuck up. Police fucking you up. I seen the police grab my man bitch by the neck because she was trying to swallow dope. And they had her like this, and I guess she didn't have anything, but they was choking her so bad she almost looked like she about to die. And that's the days in the TL from 1996, man. I used to have my boy Stick used to come out there from time to time. He lived out there for like a hot second, but then he moved back to San Jose, but them San Francisco hills was kicking his ass. He was like, man, I'm going upstairs, man. These hills, man. These hills. We used to chill like a motherfucker. But I just wanted to throw a throwback story from way back in the Tenderloin, San Francisco, 1996. And yes, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It won't cost you a dime. And like I tell you every time, about this time, I will catch you on the flip side. Throwback story, 1996 Tenderloin.